Well, we find ourselves here in the beautiful island paradise of Hawaii. And we've met a couple of fellas right here in Hawaii. They're actually natives also, but natives of here, Hawaii. And these two fellas are...
Aloha, my name is Likeke.
I'm David.
David, okay, and Lee KK. And these are two guys I met on the top of Roundtop. We're just crazy people driving like mad dogs up to the top of this mountain. And if you guys don't mind, I had a few questions for you.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Well, where are you originally from?
I'm from Honolulu, Hawaii. Oahu.
Oahu?
Yes.
Which is where we are right now. And you're from?
Honolulu,
Oahu?
Hawaii, but specifically a small town called Hauula.
Hauula, which is north or south of here? Northeast. So you're towards the North Shore?
Countryside, yes.
Yeah, we went up to the North Shore. That is some killer waves.
That's where we're from.
Well, killer because people come from all over the world thinking that they're God's gift to surfers. They meet those waves and realize they got pounded into the surf. What nation, Indian nation, are you from? Would you call it?
I'll say Kanaka Ma'ole.
And the same? Are you both related?
Yes.
Okay.
First cousins.
And in your culture, are there clans, different clans?
Yeah.
There's people ruled under different chiefs. Yes.
Okay, because in our culture, there's clans. Like I'm of the Turtle Clan, and you have the wolf and the snipe and the bear and all that, and the eagle clan. So I didn't know whether you guys had held.
So
We were more simple. We're not as.
Well, we have Amakuas, huh?
Yeah.
But you were more united too. There's more of a
Yes.
one culture people, or were there
Exactly.
a lot of different tribes?
All the culture was practically the same, but we all lived in different areas.
Okay, so let's take it back 1,000 years ago. Okay, is your culture a matriarch society, for women control everything, or men control everything?
Man.
The men control.
Yeah.
Now in our society, as funny as it is, there's an old saying that the man is always the head of the household,
The woman is running it from behind.
but the woman is the neck that turns the head. So if you want to keep eating,
Yeah.
you better take care of the neck. You can steal that if you like it.
That's a good one.
I would think that would be.
Yeah, and they told me that the men did the hunting and cooking,
Yes.
and the women did all of the general managing everything else.
Yep.
Yeah, and raising the children, which is kind of the hard part, and managing the men. They probably still haven't learned how to do that. Now, in all your time here on Mother Earth, what lessons has she taught you?
Wow. I guess for me it's just being thankful, just accepting the day for what it is, and roll with it, That's how I look at life.
Okay.
On this earth.
Now, you've been on this earth for a while. What advice would you have for the rest of us poor creatures out here?
Just
It's a hard one.
it's a beautiful creation here, so just enjoy it, while you're here, and
Good one.
it's really God's creation,
Now,
and it's beautiful.
where is your favorite place on earth? If life ended and you had to be put one place on earth for the rest of your existence, where would that be?
I'll say right at home in Hauula, where I'm born and raised.
Because we know how to survive. We can hunt, we can farm, we can fish.
And then it's just the people, the people we grew up with, the family, the love, a lot of aloha,
Well, I've been here a week filming in Hawaii, on this island,
Yes.
and it actually, just to me, it becomes more sad all the time because 1,000 years ago, you folks literally had the ultimate paradise ever. You didn't have, nobody had to come in from the outside. You're self-sufficient. You fished, you hunted, you cooked, you grew, you raised children all under one culture. All together, you were all one huge family. And then with European intervention, which is the same problem we had, bringing in alcohol and metal and diseases and religion and stuff like that, it turned in probably 5 decades, turned heaven to hell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Especially
Do you agree with
once,
that?
Like
Yes,
leprosy
yeah.
got here and stuff.
Yes, and yellow fever and all that stuff. And I found that as a common thread through all of these 400 interviews, that this is exactly what happened. They come onto paradise where they had everything straightened out, everything
Dried out.
thought out, and all of a sudden, somebody comes along and says, "Oh, we're going to introduce alcohol or paint
Yeah,
or whatever."
That's what they did,
No.
There's nothing we can do to change that, though.
Me
You know?
neither.
But as of today, our culture is still here, and that's one thing to be blessed,
That eliminates part of one of my other questions.
Yeah,
Do you feel blessed that your culture still exists? It's not just in a museum, because I went up to the Polynesian Cultural Center,
yes, yeah.
which would be in my language would be called the big tourist trap.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what
yeah,
it
yeah,
is.
that's-
Huge tourist trap, and the natives that were there that I saw there were just actually servants to the spinning the fire and dancing and stuff like that. They weren't, you weren't enjoying them as a culture. You were just enjoying some of the stuff way back when. Yes,
Yeah.
these got entertainment. Okay, now these next questions are optional. Okay, so you don't have to answer it all. But what's been the very best moment of your life? I didn't say they'd be easy questions.
Yeah, it's a good
Well,
question.
for me, it was graduating from college.
Okay, and you graduated under what major?
Business and accounting.
Wow. See, because he has brains. I'm just a stupid filmmaker.
Hey, I'm proud of you, brother. That's a good one. For me, I would say to be able to live this life, and the best moment I had, I'll say every moment is a blessing for me every day.
Good answer.
Yeah, so
All right.
it's a blessing every day.
All right, also optional. What's the worst moment of your life?
Ooh,
The very worst moment.
I don't know. I don't really look. I forget the bad right away. I remember
Yeah.
the good.
I can't blame. I really can't blame
Out
you.
with the bad and with the good.
yeah, we try not to live with remembering the worst moment,
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair enough.
Our culture is very loving. We don't. You know what I mean? We're not easily aggravated, but once we are, you know what I mean. Once you get on our bad side, that's what you don't want. That's what.
But you're generally a shy nation, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
To ourselves.
Now, in my nation, we believe that it's very simple. The Earth is Mother Earth, Father Sky, Grandmother Moon. Is it similar?
Well, we
Yes,
have
yeah.
many gods. Like we have a god of fire, god of war, god of the sky, god of the ocean,
Yeah.
god of bounty, god of.
Yeah, that
God for
intrigues me
everything.
because we didn't have all of that. We just had the very simple, but that was the foundation of our religion too. So if you disrespect your mother or your father or your grandmother, you will pay.
Yeah,
You know,
you get the
And,
whooping.
and yeah, and
Exactly.
they'll make sure that you
We got a
you
lot
pay
of
for.
discipline growing.
Yep. And how many? Can you name the major gods that you have? The god of fire is.
We got
I
Pele.
know, yeah, Pele, which is fire or volcano god.
Yep.
We have Kane, which is god of war. We have Lono, which is see, I can't fully
That's all right.
remember it. I have to look over it and I can remember.
Yeah.
But we have many gods. Like I believe over 30 gods.
Wow. Wow.
It's actually to do with the Polynesian triangle too. So we are also, Tongan, Tahitian, Samoan, all that in the Polynesian triangle. We are actually all one
Right.
as Polynesians.
And
Even our language is barely off.
Yeah, it's
No.
similar. It's all similar.
now, can you understand from other islands? Pretty much understand the language except for a few words, or is it totally different languages?
Well, like F and K switches, and we don't have some words that they have. You know what I mean? Like,
K's and
we only
G's
have,
switch
like,
with us.
Vowels.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have like vowels. We don't have that much consonants and stuff.
But it's all pretty much one language except for a few variations.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Now, I get more response from overseas than I do from the United States. They're more interested in native culture than the next couple of generations of Americans. I don't really care that much what happened. That happened. What the hell will go on? But a lot of the Europeans care about the cultures and the way that people treated each other and treated Mother Earth. So this is a dumb question now. Most people think of Hawaii as just one or two islands stuck out here in the middle of the Pacific, but you find out it's a string of islands
A lot
going
of
all the
islands.
way
There's a
from
lot of
Japan.
small islands.
Yeah, how many do you think are in the string?
At least 100 or something.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
people think, oh, it's a couple of islands. And I'm going, no, I don't think you have any idea. It would take me a lifetime just to explore the major ones.
Yeah, that's correct.
Wow. Well, I appreciate this interview. I mean, you cannot understand. I've already traveled a couple thousand miles for this moment. So
Well, we appreciate it.
no,
too,
I
you know?
appreciate it
Thank you
too. Thank you very much.
for having us on your YouTube video, you know.